Hello guys and welcome back to the Fantasy Football series. Today talking about Game Week 29's performance, and as you can see on the screen, it ain't that great. 20 points on a week where most people used their wildcard, and then their free hit. I'm not complaining too much. You know, the average points was 12 with 8 points above average, which we'll take. You know, it's a positive in a way, I suppose. The highest points was 78 points. I don't know who they had in their team. Martinez, Robert. Somehow you know what, I spoke about these two here, and I spoke Gibbs White as well about being good additions to your teams this week, and I just didn't listen to myself. And this person's not even free hit, this is just their actual team, so fair play to, I don't know how to say that, I'm not gonna lie, but fair play to you, pal. Going on to my team. Thank you very much. Back on them 20 points. Flecking in net getting 2 points. Pedro Porro, Doherty and Pau Torres combining for a total of 4 points. Very disappointing from the defence there. Son, my captain, only getting me 4 points because he ended on 2. Despite that still being the best captain choice I could have had in my starting 11 here. Leon Baylor, Kudus, Elanga, Morris, Tonet and Watkins all once again not getting over the 2 point mark. Leno was in running my team that got over 2 points, and he sat on the bench with 7 points, which is certainly something. It is certainly something. Very annoying, that's what it is. Obviously only 4 games this week, and you know, I spoke about some of these players. I spoke about Dacho Fofana potentially doing well, and he did do well again. You know, as I said, this guy looks like the real deal. He had a 1.06 expected goals. This guy is the guy that's going to be keeping Burnley up if Burnley do stay up. Luton versus Forest. Luton getting a result out of it, but not from any respect. Berry and Burke combining to get a goal. Chris Wood scoring and Gibbs White getting an assist. I did speak about Gibbs White potentially being good in there. I spoke about Muniz. I spoke about how this felt like a game for Spurs to slip up, but I didn't back myself on the fact that Spurs were going to slip up in this game. Very Spursy it was. Muniz getting 2 goals. I wish I'd just backed myself, you know. Because I looked at this guy, I looked at him and went, no, I'll pick Watkins and said Watkins is a safe option, but Watkins did nothing. A 1-1 draw there. Antonio Kufal, Daniel and Diaby. People have Diaby in the team, so people benefit off that, but for a lot of it, it's not a benefited week for anyone really, because the players that performed weren't players that people have in their teams. Muniz being the main one, I'd say. You know, you started the week, I spoke about him in my team, and I would have been an extra 11 points better off if I had 16 in my team. That would put me on 31, which would have put me, you know, halfway to the best in the world. Leno, painful that I didn't have in my team. There's five Fulham players in this team right now. How mental is that? Robinson, Castagna as well. Burke, as I said, got the assist. I think he got. Did he? No, he was on another pitch all game. Ajer, Kufar both getting assists as well. Brun Larson having a good game. Lukic having a goal. And then Antonio and Wood also getting goals, but Muniz getting them 2 goals and obviously taking on the free bonus. With that, obviously only 63 minutes played as well, which is insane. So not scored 2 goals. I can't believe he got taken off so early. But when the best team, like usually you get over 100 points, when the best team doesn't even get that 100 point mark, you know it's been a bad week in terms of FPL. So yeah, that was a quick review of the game week. It's only 4 games, obviously it's always going to be quick. But looking at my team coming into the next game week, I was thinking about playing my wild card, but looking at it, I'm like, do I need to play my wild card? I can make one change here, bring in someone, and you know, have quite a happy team. I probably want to take out Morris, but I have a lot of money stacked up right now. I have 9.9 mil, so I could turn that Morris into a Haaland if I really wanted to. I don't know if I do want to. I'll have to look at this, but I might play my wild card still. It's up in the air about what I want to do with the team. I've got, you know, 2 weeks to decide what I need to do. We'll make a wildcard video as I do in all the international breaks, just to give you guys a bit of a advantage of who could be good to bring in, who looks like they could be on form. Like Dacho Fofana might have had a good game, but he can't play against Chelsea in that next game, so you don't want to bring him in yet. You might want to bring him in later when he's playing against Wolves potentially, and then Everton, and then Brighton. These aren't a bad run and Sheffield, it's not a bad run of fixtures for him, and then playing against United, but that's all the way to the end of April. You got a few games before now and then, and hopefully by the time I do make the decision on what I'm doing with my wild card, we'll also have more idea of what games getting missed here and stuff like that, and what games are going to be double game weeks. Like we already know in this game week, I believe it is, that United won't be playing Newcastle, Spurs won't be playing City, and Chelsea won't be playing Brighton because of the FA Cup semi-final. which means Spurs and City will have a blank, Chelsea and Brighton will have a blank, and United and Newcastle will have a blank. So that's 6 teams there that you don't really want to invest too heavily in, because you know they're going to be missing it. But after this, you know they're going to have a double game week, so it's worth trying to figure out how you want to invest in them. Like, you don't want to invest too hard, but you don't want to invest too little. It's an interesting conundrum coming into this end of the season. It's going to be a fun end to the season, I won't lie, but we're going to hold our horses now, see how this international break folds out, and potentially do our wild card in the international break as well, because it's a good time to do it, and I've still got all my chips on the table to have a play around with and have some fun. But that is the video for today, guys. I do thank you for watching. There's a few more videos, as I said, coming over the next 2 weeks whilst we're on the international break for the channel. So keep an eye out on that. Subscribe, because there's plenty more coming. And if you like the video, please leave a like. Let me know how your team did in this game week. Was it a poor week for you too, or are you the guy that finished highest in the world? If so, I'm going to applaud you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.